Hello, hello. Welcome back to another one of my random adventures. Today, as you can see, I'm now entering the Scottish borders. Gorgeous, big chunky girl. Boy. I do love a wee sheep like. Why not, eh? Why not? So I appear to have made it to Cockburn Law, where somewhere around here there is going to be Eden's Hall Broch. What is a broch? Well, a broch was an ancient castle structure, like a fort, built only in Scotland. Now, they tend to have certain things in common, all the brochs over Scotland. One, they usually date before 2,000 years ago, so before the Roman invasion of England and the start of the south of Scotland. The fortresses themselves are built of pure stone. You might have seen that in some other videos I've made in the past, but they tend to be totally circular. They have 3 bases usually, so the bottom tends to have the livestock, and then there's living areas on the top. Now, the brochs are made of stone, so the staircases wrap around the stone. It's really incredible architecture, and as the brochs built up, they curve in to perform a roof. Now, what they tend to think that the brochs were mainly used for was when someone would come to attack the clan or the town or the region, and they would use that as like kind of a safe haven, because I mean there's meters and meters of wall, you know, so of pure stone, like you're not gonna be able to break through that. So yeah, so I am in the Scottish borders today, and this, my friends, is Eden's Hall Broch. So, what makes this broch special? Number one, there's an entire ruined village. This would have been some kind of bridge into here at this point. You see? Beautiful, huh? So there's believed to be 12 roundhouses, small little houses and settlements for people to live in, all made of stone. Number two, it's in the Scottish borders. 99% of Scotland's brochs are in the Highlands and the west coast and the east coast of Scotland, on the north side of the east coast, not in the Scottish borders. Number three, this broch is absolutely bloody massive. I mean, it's very difficult to get the scale of things from this kind of camera, but this is the village we just walked through. This here looks like an old broch type thing. It's never been excavated either, never been touched. And this one dates to 2,000 years, at least. So welcome to Eden's Hall, the weirdest broch in Scotland. The size of these stones. This would have been the stone here that would have once sat across the doorway. You can see that. You can see that. I've seen that in other brochs made just like this. And I mean, You see the scale. I'll turn the camera around later on. You can see me next to the thing. This is the entrance here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit meters, I think. And this is the centre area of the Broch. Humongous, guys. I've been in quite a lot of Brochs. And this, when I'm walking into this, I felt like I was walking into a gladiator's arena or something. It's really, really, really big. Really big. So I'll show you some of the little rooms. See? Maybe for keeping grains, or not 100% sure. Some kind of storage of some sort, I would imagine. You can see the stonework. I mean, it's 2,000 years and it's still just sitting there today like this. Imagine how deep it must go, really. This has never been excavated, guys. When you just question that, you know, they'll dig in their history into 500-year-old castles, but this place is 2,000 years old. Yeah, 2,000 years old. One last little thing I'll show you before I explain something. You see here? Perfect staircase. Look at this hallway. Look at the amount of skill, the amount of time has gone into making this. It's absolutely incredible. And a beautiful little staircase. Grand entrance. Just to show you the sheer size of this entrance. Stone in front of you. Can't really see, it's on the ground. But if it lay over here, there would be a door somewhere around here, I reckon. They could break down and keep it strong, if in case the enemy attacked. Now, roughly this Broch was built about 2,000 years ago, around the same time that the Romans started to invade Scotland. The Romans invaded Scotland 3 times. But these Brochs are only found in the north of Scotland, not down here in the borders. Not 2,000 year old in this exact structure. So was this technology inherited from the Picts in order to fight off Roman invasion? That's what I think. Makes perfect sense to me, as these structures were never recorded before or heard of in this side of the country, and on this scale shows you that they've learned it from somewhere. They don't just appear, you know. So this region itself was inhabited by the Gododin, or the Ododini, as the Romans knew them as. The Gododin, they gave what they needed to try and protect their land, but it was difficult against 20,000-30,000 Roman armies at once. So yeah, this here, guys, is the strangest Broch in Scotland. Edin's Hall Broch, 40 miles south of Edinburgh. Hey all, so I am left the Broch. It was raining pretty bad for about 45 minutes, so I had to kind of give up on it. And now the sun's came out again, so we're all good. We'll go find somewhere to go home tonight. That'll be it. If you've enjoyed this, I would appreciate if you give me a wee subscribe button or a like, wee comment if you've got anything to add. And in the future, we'll be making a lot more videos about ancient Scotland, because I truly do believe it's a whole part of our history that they don't, whether they don't want to tell us or they don't want to know, I'm not sure. Remember, we're Scottish, we're not British. It's a whole different thing. Through the roots, bro. Through the roots. Bye!